Winning. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to share. Bottom line, winning. How many of you want to win? How many of you want to win at whatever you do? Well, this morning's manna, this devotion, is going to give you insight as to how you need to win. I mean, win at what you do. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody on this morning? It's time for Morning Manna. Glad to be here with you, imparting some word in you. Good morning, Angela. How are you on this morning? What an excellent morning it is. It's time to get up, get out, get into the day and win. And win. I don't care what it is you're about to do for today, for the balance of this week. Come on. For the balance of your life. Let's win. Let's win. I mean, who's into losing? Certainly not me. And so I want to just talk about on this morning winning. The text talking, the takeaway, you already know how we're going to flow. And you already know what you need to do. Put the revelation you get in the chat area so everybody can get the cumulative effect of what all of us put together and what the Lord imparts upon us today. Good morning, Pamela. How are you on this morning? What a wonderful morning it is, and I'm looking forward to it. We're moving into another holiday weekend, the 4th of July weekend, and all of that. Now, I just have to be honest, as our audience gather, I have to be honest, I don't have the same level of enthusiasm and anticipation and grilling and chilling that I would typically have for the 4th, since Juneteenth has kicked in. I tend to look at Juneteenth as our time of independence, if you will. Good morning, Brenda. How are you on this morning? But I'm still going to do some things, but it probably won't be as enthusiastic as typical. Won't be as enthusiastic as typical. But nevertheless, hey, let's get into it. You know what I'm going to do? 5 minutes or less, text talking, the takeaway, talking about winning. If you're interested in winning, put it in the chat area. Hey, I'm not interested in losing. I'm interested in winning. The text, talk, takeaway, here we go. Romans 8:35 through 37. Paul is wrapping up the argument, the polemic, if you will. Romans is a book with an argument about salvation. And he's given this theological argument, and he's just gone through a litany of things that can defeat us on one hand or the other. And then he comes with this. No, in all these things, we are more than conquerors. We can't be separated from the love of God. No, he says, in all these things, the things he just talked about, all of the things that we have to come up against in life. No, in all these things, come on, class, we are more than conquerors. We are more than conquerors. Let's talk about winning. Let's talk about winning. The first thing that you need to do with respect to winning is that you win because you're in him. You win because you are in him. He says, through him, we are more than conquerors. So we win because we are in him. The second thing I want you to grab is we win because we do it through him. He is in us, we're in him, and then we do it through him. What do you mean by that? I portray, I project, and I speak over that situation. The words out of my mouth, I'm going to win because I'm going to do it in the name of Christ, through him. I'm going to do it through him in the name of Christ. You see, because the bottom line is when I speak life to my situation, it's not because my words have life. It is because his words have life. And so it is through him, in him. Here's the third thing that's going to cause you to win today in the balance of your life. For him. For him, in him, through him, and for him. You see, many times we look at the battles that we are up against, and Jehoshaphat says, the battle, Jehoshaphat, it's not yours, it's the Lord's. Why? Because it's for him. It's for him. The victories that you get are for him. so that you might be able to bring glory to his name. And when you keep that in mind, that the battles that I'm dealing with, the situation that I find myself in, the circumstances that are trying to take me out, it is really about him. And at the victory dance, I'm dancing unto him and I'm letting everybody know this victory was for him, not me. Make sure that when you go into a battle, that you are not going into it when it's all about you. Why? Because it's all about him. In him, through him, for him, guarantees that I'm going to be a winner. I'm going to win. What's the takeaway this morning? The takeaway is this: winning is what we do. Winning is what a believer does. I can't lose because of the stuff I use. It's in him, for him, and through him. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. God bless you. Share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself. Bye now.